Example 10 asks us to draw a graph and use it to solve an equation. So, if we were to try to draw a graph for the absolute value of x squared minus 2x minus 25, what we would see here is it's actually two separate graphs. At times, you've got, obviously y could be x squared minus 2x minus 25, or it could be the opposite of that. So what does that mean? What does that look like? Well, what we're going to see from one of these graphs is that it's going to act like a normal parabola. The other graph is going to do kind of the opposite. And what you're going to notice is that the zeros are going to kind of connect in the same spots, and that makes sense. But overall, we're only going to take the absolute value part, so it's going to have a look similar to this, because we're not going to include the negative values that were possible. So what we want to do is try to figure out how we can get this to look and how we can get this to fit in a nice way. Obviously, try your tricks to help you out, like factoring, like, finding your zeros using quadratic formula, whatever it is that you may do. But this graph right here, based on what the instructions are, it's difficult for us to go ahead and just graph that. So we need to kind of maybe start figuring out some different points to use. One coordinate we could do is, okay, let's try 0. Well, if we plugged in 0, we would get negative 25. So that is a, oops. Or excuse me, when we wouldn't get negative 25, we would get 25. My fault. Okay, so we get 25 up there. And we could try 1. Well, 1 would get us, be the absolute value of 1 minus 2 minus 25, which would give us 26. So we've got even further. 2 would give us 4 minus 25, which is back to 25. And we've got try 3. Well, 3 would give us 9 minus 6 minus 25. So that would be negative, or that'd be 22. Because I think that would make a negative 22. And then we've got 4. All right, if we tried 4, 4 would give us 16, so it would be 8, so it would be 17. Try 5. 5 is going to give us 25 minus 10, so 15. Minus that, so it would be negative 10. So we're going to get an absolute value of 10. Try 6, so that'd be 30, so that'd be 24 minus the 25. Or let me think, so 36 minus 12 would make 24. Minus 25 would give us a 1. And we try 7, we would have 49 minus 14, which would be 35, so this would give us 10. Excuse me, so we go back and we've got our 10 here. Bingo. So you're starting to see how at this place our graph is rebounding. It's gonna go. And so you can kind of figure this out a little bit better if this was a more factorable equation. It becomes a little bit more difficult with this one to see. But remember, you can always plot points and figure out where things are. And so on. And so we could figure out for 8, that'd be 64 minus 16, so that's 48 minus 25 is 23. And we often again. And then obviously we want to take it back down the other way. If you have -1, that would be 1, 3. So that'd be 22. So obviously we've got another big point there. We've got -2, be 4, 8 minus 25 to be 17. And -3, that'd be 15, so that'd be 10. And so on. Be 16 plus be this would be 1. And then we'd have -5, so that'd be 10, so we're back to, wait, hold on, 25, 35, 10. Yeah. Okay. And -6. So we'd have here, that'd be 36 plus 48 minus, so that'd be 23. And we're back around. So we see our big graph here. As we kind of move around, we get this big picture. And it asks us ultimately, when does this all equal 10? So we want to try to find these places. We know that this is going to occur in 4 different places. So we know that I saw this, and I saw this, and I saw this. And so I would expect, I wonder, did I do any bad math? Because I should have this extra spot over here, somewhere before 5. I would have thought, or after, oh, here we go, 7. Right? So this opportunity can happen. Now you can do this problem also the way that we've solved it before, but graphically you could also attempt some of these. It's just connecting the concept of what's going on with these graphs, because it's not allowed, you're not allowed to continue through here. The graph is going to skip and it's going to have more options to it.